morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, everybody, and welcome to the show. Yes, we're live and we're back. And listen, today's a special show. I'm kind of biased. I'm maybe a bit more biased because today I got my family on this show. That's right. She's doing big things. I want to bring her on this show. So today you might be seeing me smile more than ever because I'm proud of my family. I'm proud of what they do. So if you want to know who it is, stay tuned. Let's go. Yes, we're back live. And without further ado, I know you guys are wondering, Chuck, who is it? You got so many family members, which one it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Andrea Graham.
Woo! Hey, Chad.
What's up, cuz?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. All right. I'm going to be a little biased today. You know, I told everybody in the beginning, it's my family, doing big
Your
things.
favorite cousin.
So how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for having me in your show.
Not a problem. I know you're live in your actual storefront.
I am.
So we want to get right at it. But before we do that, I titled the show today, Starting and Finish, starting your dream and getting to that point, right? So I want to give people your background. Let's go way, way, way back, all right? So tell everybody, born and raised, where are you from?
Okay, so I was born here in Toronto. I left Toronto when I was 3 years old, migrated back to Jamaica with my mom, and I grew up there. And I came back to Toronto when I was 13, going on 14 years old. So all my childhood, all my younger days, all in Clarendon, and came back for high school. So I've been in the city since then, but Jamaica is my roots.
So then growing up, what did you want to become? Like, what did you see yourself doing? What was the dream?
Oh my goodness, there were so many. I think honestly, I think my number one initial dream was I just wanted to go to school. That was a big deal for me. I grew up in a time where things was very difficult, especially for my mom being a single mom. So it was really hard for us. So for me, I literally would just wake up and just wanted to be in school, wanted to just be a teacher, wanted to just educate myself because I felt like that was my only way out. Once I'm educated and I have, the ability to accomplish the dreams that I wanted to accomplish. And I figured that was through education. So that was a hard part for me. So I thought for sure I was going to be a teacher. And then as life progressed, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll be a lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, okay, all these bad people, I want to convict them, So I initially wanted to be a lawyer. And then once I started my first year in university, I said to myself, you know what, I should just be a psychiatrist because I felt like I was always nurturing, counseling people. And that's what I went to school for. I did my BA in psychology.
All right. So I know that you're a go-getter. So when we were growing up, we used to go out and have our fun parties, but you're always in the game. You're always, finding out the niche. So tell us like each one, how you got started, because I know this wasn't your first step. You had many other jobs here and there just to grow your skills. And tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. You know what? I've always been blessed and I've always been in situations where I was exposed to great leaders or people that saw potential in me. So for me, a lot of the career path that I took wasn't necessarily my initial indication that that's where I wanted to be, but I was in a position where I was exposed to people. So for example, one of my major job was working for Bell Canada as one of their senior managers. And I literally just walked into a Bell Canada office and I'm like, I'm looking for a job. There was no posting, there was nothing. And they were like, okay, this is the Bell 310 office. You can't just walk in here. And I'm like, well, I live 5 minutes from here and I want to work here. And they're like, here's a number for HR. You got to go through the proper channel. And Charles, I would go to this office at least once a week and said, have you received my resume? Because I'm interested. And at one point, I thought they were going to call security because I was popping up at their office where only staff worked there. Like it wasn't open to the public. And eventually I got a phone call. And, they said, you know what? We are looking for people, but you have to go through the proper channel.
Right.
It's not popping up at our office. And back then it wasn't all about social media and emailing your stuff here or linking your stuff there. It was
Yeah.
literally, you wanted a job, you show up,
Go
you
get
show
it.
your interest, go get it.
Right.
So it was back then, and I got the job, and I literally started off at their 310 Bell office. Thank you for calling Bell Canada. And it was literally on their phone line. I literally took a reduction from my previous job just so I can get in, because I
Right.
knew once I'm in, I can only go up from there.
Right.
And
And
what
I
is,
want sorry, and I wanted to tell that story because I want to show everybody you got to start somewhere. Okay, you got to
absolutely.
push, you got to start somewhere. So then starting there, you just said, okay, you learned the business, what to do, how to strive, and then you just kept going. You didn't stop it there. You went, manager
Hmm.
position. I like that.
That's it.
This was it. Then you just
That's it.
kept going.
I just kept going all the way until I felt like I maxed out all I needed to learn. And there was a point where Bell was offering some packages, and they wanted to just recruit new employees. And by then I'd learned enough. I managed enough. I had a whole team, and I took a package and I went to Europe. And I said,
Okay.
you know what? Let me explore Europe. Let me see what this is, what else is out there in this world. And I
Hmm.
did, and I swear I've just been blessed. And when I got back within a month, I got another position at another major company, Robert Half. And I worked there for 6 years. And again, I was the manager there, recruiting people and placing them in positions, which led me to the most recent job that I had, was being working at the Daniels Corporation as one of their regional sales manager.
Okay, so working for people is great. You've been in the
Hmm.
jungle, you're finding the jungle, but then the light bulb comes on and go, wait a minute. I'm the boss here. What's going on? Why am I working for other people?
And it's interesting that you said that, because I actually just had this conversation not too long ago with my son, my 7-year-old. And he was at a boutique here, and he said to me, he's like, Mommy, all your other jobs, you were the boss, right? And I said, well, of course, Mommy's the boss. I'm always the boss. And he said, okay, well, so you own the company, right? And I'm like, well, no, I didn't actually own the company. And he's like, well, how could you be the boss and you work for other people?
Right, right.
And he gets it, and he's 7. But my revolution came, 4 years ago, after I had my daughter. And just growing up the way I did and being so protective as a mom, I didn't want to have her go to a babysitter or have anyone take care of her. I took some time off to take care of her, because I was very worried about the well-being of her based on my childhood and how I grew up. So I wanted to just be there for her 24/7. And during that time, I said, you know what, Andrew, you've done it. I know how to run a business. I've
Right.
done other business myself. And I'm like, well, it's time. It's time for me to just go out there and launch my own company. Beauty has always been a part of my brand. Back in the days, you and I used to do a lot of modeling, and we were always exposed to beauty industry and modeling. Like, we have a lot of hairstylists in our family. So for me, I thought, you know what? Black women spend the most money in beauty industry. And I'm always approached on my hair, who did it, where did I got it from,
Yep.
and
Where'd you
what
go?
am I
Yep.
wearing?
Yep.
It's consistent, and it's a passion of mine just to put myself together and coordinate my looks. So I thought, okay, yeah, let's just dive right into it. And I acquired this space, and I'm like, okay, this is it. And the reception has been amazing. And so far, like, I'm great. So I still dabble in real estate. I'm still an investor in real estate. I still buy property and sell them, but this is like my passion now.
Okay, so let's dive right into it. We're not going to waste any time. We want to make sure people understand what's going on, what you're doing. So here's the website. All right, we're going to pull that up right away and talk about the name. First of all, how'd you come up with the name?
Wow, that's such a good question. Okay, so I'm not going to take all the credits. The name, so the name Esstiq, 10 years ago when I started to launch my stocking line. So I designed hosieries for years, and I was always in the niche of finding the best hosiery. Finally, when I launched my brand, I said to my husband, I'm like, you know what? I want a brand that represents really key words. And he's like, well, what are those words? And I said, I want it to be exquisite. I want it to be sophisticated, stylish, with great quality, immaculate quality. And he wrote each word down as I said them. And he's like, well, that's it. Essistiq. Estique. Exquisite, sophisticated style to immaculate quality.
There you go. See, ladies, you saw that, right? Credit to the man. Ding, 1 point. All right.
He definitely did that one.
Okay, there you go. So that's a great name. So it establishes what it's all about. And then, so you have everything here from bundles to lashes to, tell us why you wanted to go in. You said this industry because of, what we do, but you took this industry to the next level. Now it's a boutique kind of store. Tell us about that. No, I think she froze. Andrea, you there? All right. So we're going to see if we can get her back. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. CMJ Entertainment is a one-stop shop. CMJ Entertainment helps people do any type of events, and it's a marketing tool as well. So we'll cover everything from start to finish. If it's a wedding, we'll make sure your wedding is over the top. And if it's an event, we make sure that everybody gets information at the end of the day. Give us a call at 416-414-8964 or online, go to cmjent.com.
Thanks, Charles. I'm Carolyn Dickinson, and I'm here to tell you that the Life Success Board systems are live. These success boards have massive impact. The system will allow you to be able to envision that anything is possible for every area of your life. It'll give you direction, it'll give you focus, and it'll keep you moving forward. There are 8 success board systems available to you, plus bonuses. So for more information on this amazing system, click the link below. You don't want to miss it. Back to you, Charles.
Yeah.
Yes, we're back live with Andrea. There she is, and we're just talking about the business. And before the phone, internet and connection, right. I was asking you, you took the boutique to the next level. You want to make it an elegant style of what you walk into. You told me when people walk in, they're like, "Whoa, this is not what they expect." Why did you want to do it that way?
Absolutely. I feel like we spend as women, and I have some male clients as well, a lot of money in the beauty industry. And for me, if you were to walk into Chanel and buy a purse, they're going to treat you with luxury. And our products are not the cheapest, that we have the best quality. So if a person is going to spend, 500, 800, or $100, they deserve to feel like they're walking into luxury. And they deserve to walk into this boutique and feel welcome, feel appreciated, provided with great service. So for me, it wasn't about, setting up a small boutique. I wanted them to come here, feel like they can detox, feel welcome, feel like they're, here to have a good time. We offer champagne with their purchase as well. So it's a whole experience when you enter into this boutique.
Okay, and that's what we're talking about. You got to take it to the next level. When you're doing something, take it to the next level. Go to that little extra mile and do what you got to do. So tell us, what is the big sellers? What are people coming in for? What's the main products?
Oh, wow. So we sell raw hair, which is what I'm wearing right now. My hair is not that great today, but this is over 2 weeks install.
I know what you mean, cuz. I know what you mean.
We'll fix you up. Don't worry. We carry men weave as well.
Okay, there. See, hey, you know something? Let's talk about that. All right. Everybody knows about the ladies and just like this. Sometimes men think, okay, I'm losing it, but I don't want to lose it, and they do this stuff, and there's no shame in the game. Everybody's doing it now. So now we're doing men's line. So talk about, you have an extensive high level men's line.
Absolutely. And it's interesting because now I'm seeing younger clientele coming in as well. Like, we'll think that is just Black men. I had a group of younger Caucasian and Asian guys walk into the boutique a few weeks ago, and they were buying bundles just to add volume to their hair. So because the middle is thinning a bit, and they would add a piece. I'm seeing different demographic of clientele that I didn't even know that was exposed to this industry. We have all different nationality of people. We have people that are going through cancer treatment and are losing their hair as well. So you do find that it's not just, the baddies and the hot girls that want to have extra extensions to their hair. It's just a confident thing. And men are now comfortable with it. And their barbers are calling to order products for their clients.
Yeah, and let's talk about that one part that I love, that you're also doing stuff, like you said, for the cancer.
Mhm.
Okay. So can we talk about that aspect of your business?
Absolutely. So I'm definitely partnering with the Cancer Society. Just to sponsor them monthly. I do a sponsor with their ladies that are going through crisis that may not have the ability to purchase the wigs on their own. So I partner with them to offer them a significant discount. That way they can feel beautiful, feel just like they did before. And then we also have other clients that they've recommended us to that will just walk in and say, hey, I heard about this from such and such a person. I'm happy you're working with the Cancer Society. I want to support your business and I want to buy from you. So we're getting a other word of mouth as a result of us working with the Cancer Society. And ladies, they do come in here and we let them feel comfortable. They come in, they pick what they want. We can choose the
Hmm.
colors for them. So it helped them to feel, special. And we have great stylists in the city that we work with that, is there to help them with their installation and getting their hair done for them to feel just as beautiful as if, nothing is going on with their treatment.
Right. And it's time to give back. And that's the number one thing when you do business. It's always time to give back. You make it to another level. It's time to give back. So that's a
Absolutely.
great thing. Okay. It's that time, cuz we're going to play a game called Rapid Fire. And it's real simple. I ask you a bunch of questions and you just, whatever comes to your head, you just got to spit it out. And you got 30 seconds. You can explain it if you want, but you just got
Okay.
to spit it out. So give me A, B, or C. Those are the questions I'm going to ask you. A, B, or C.
Okay.
Give me one. A, B,
Um,
or C. What do you want?
let's go with A.
A. Okay, here we go. What is your favorite drink?
Champagne.
Okay. When are you most productive?
After 11 a.m.
Don't
I
holler
am good
before
all
people.
night. Yeah. Before 11, I'm still like, I am up, but I am a walking zombie. I am a night person. So you catch me after 11 and I'm good until 4 in the morning. But
All right.
between 4 and 11,
Yep. All right. Who inspired you and why?
wow, interesting. I would say my children.
All
And
right.
reason, if I could explain if you want,
Yep.
is I've always wanted to be a better mom and a great mom. And I think when I look at them, I just want to do better for them.
Oh, there you go. Summer or winter?
Oh, I'll take summer.
Something that's happened in your life right now that changed your life.
Oh, wow. I just got married. That was a big deal. Beautiful wedding. I had my wedding during a pandemic in Greece. My girl can't ask for more.
There you go. And what's your favorite number and why?
Oh, wow. That's a big one. Oh, my God. Can I even share? Okay. So, my favorite number is 19, and it's our number now. We got married on the 19th. It's just,
Okay.
it's just the day that is just our day. Like, I swear to you, Chuck, every investment we've done, we happen to sign the deals on the 19th.
So there
It
you go.
always just works out to be on the 19th. So I got engaged on the 19th and I got married on the 19th.
19 is the number. Favorite
That's
cake?
it. Ooh, that's a good one. Mm, I would say anything to do with coconut. Coconut,
Okay.
yeah, I'm a very tropical soul.
How do you start your day?
Hmm. I read my Bible, Psalms 37,
There you go.
and yep, I got to start that way.
Big shouts out to Nana and everybody out there. Okay.
Oh, we
So,
have no choice.
what
We
is your
had to
worst
learn
subject?
that.
What was your worst subject in school?
Oh my God. I would say natural science.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like it was. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did not like that class at all. Yeah,
All right.
mm-mm.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Math. I'm a math girl.
There.
I'm a numbers girl.
All right. There you go. You made it through, cuz.
Oh yay!
You made it through. And like she said, she got married to a great guy. I call him my brother, my other brother, and just want to throw up a little something, something I stole.
Yes. Oh,
There,
look at that.
there he is
Yes.
right there. Little pictures
Oh.
I stole, you know what I mean? And look, right there.
Oh
Look at these two.
wow. Oh,
All
beautiful.
right. All right. So big shouts out to Mark right there, holding it down. So there you go. So here we go.
Great.
So what advice would you give to someone just, starting off a business?
I would say don't listen to the noise. I felt like if I was to tune into people that were telling me that this is not going to be successful. This is not the primary industry for our culture. There's other cultures that do this in, hair business better than we do. People are not going to support you. Just follow your goals, follow your dreams. Don't let anyone deter you. Do your research. Don't just listen to hearsay. Do your research. Find your vendors. Do whatever it takes. Put the work in.
Yes.
If you don't put the work in, you cannot expect results. You got to put the work in, and just stay true to your passion. Stay true to it.
All right. So here we go. It's time for another quick game.
Now time for pick three.
All right, it's now time for pick three. You're going to give me 3 numbers between 1 and 10, and those are the questions I'm going to ask you before we let you go.
Okay.
So give me 3 numbers between 1 and 10.
9.
9, what else?
3 numbers. Okay, so we'll do 1, 9, and I'll do 7.
1, 9, and 7. Okay. What is one thing that you wish that you knew before getting into the business?
I wish I knew that there were a wider demographic of clientele out there that are part of the beauty industry. For example, I was in Dubai this summer, and we stopped off in Dubai. Before that, I went to the Maldives for my honeymoon. And next door to us, we had a couple that were staying with us, staying at the property, and they're from oh my gosh, they're from the Middle East. I'm trying to remember exactly where. Saudi Arabia, sorry. And they were telling me, like, you need to be in Saudi Arabia. Like, beauty is such a big deal for us. And I don't think I've done enough research to understand that there are so many different demographic of clientele that actually love and support beauty products.
Okay, so it's, learn what you're doing, go outside of the realm. We think about just our own culture, but there's many cultures out there.
There was many culture. Like, I had older ladies walking in saying, okay, I need this. And the culture that I thought that wouldn't even wear extensions, they do. So that was the learning curve for me to understand that there's a wider market than I anticipated.
Okay, what is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
I mean, I'm good at everything. I would say, I don't think it's a failure, but I feel like at some point I would want to retire being a psychologist. And I feel like if I was to go back, I wish I'd done my master's, because essentially I feel like that's ultimately what I really wanted to do. But life happens, and I didn't necessarily have the support system that I needed at that time. I started my life very early in terms of me having responsibility and being on my own from 16. Had I had that support and more guidance with parenting, and not having to go work so early in my life, that I probably would have pursued a different path in my life. So I feel like sometimes I do reminisce, okay, maybe I should go back and get my master's. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm doing well, I'm successful. But I feel like just a self-fulfillment piece is missing.
Okay, I see what you're saying. This one thing. Okay, so then in that case, let me just add this question to you. Last one. Before you leave this earth, what do you want your legacy to be?
Oh, well, my great grandkids need to know that Mrs. Graham is the baddest. That's number one. So they have a lot to live up to. But ultimately, I want to be able to impact and change lives in a positive way. So if I can continue to do great, and if I can continue to have the ability to give back and change more lives, especially for young ladies, that's what I would want to do. I would want to have a legacy. I would want to have an organization tailored to children that's been through abuse, and set up an organization where I can donate to that foundation, and maybe a foundation can be built in honor of my name. That would be that's what I'm working towards, is definitely having a foundation or a charity that will be ongoing and to support children that's been through abuse.
Okay. So if they want to get in touch with you, how can they get in touch with you?
Absolutely. So we have several ways. We have our telephone number online. You can Google us, Esstiq Beauty. We're located at 7777 Weston Road. We're right at the corner of Weston Road and Highway 7. We're on the second floor. It's a beautiful boutique. You'll see our sign. Instagram, our Instagram is Esstiq Beauty. My personal Instagram is Mrs. Esstiq. We also have our phone numbers online, email address as well. So if you go to our Instagram page, you can definitely get all of our contact info.
All right. And there's some information right there. And do remember one thing, they also have a YouTube channel. So you want to check out their YouTube
Yay!
channel. You can talk about a little bit about their YouTube channel, what they do. And, they don't do things small. We do things big. Okay. So look at that. We do things big.
Oh, wow.
All right. So that's a little small thing. I was honored to be there at the engagement party, and you can see the style that they work with. And there is my beautiful cousin doing a thing. So, you got to check it out, man. If you want to be styling like this and always be looking good and always be looking fly, don't forget to check out the store. Make sure you go there, because it's been a pleasure and honor to have you on my show. And I'm super proud of you. Super proud of you of everything that you do. Keep up the good work. You make us all proud.
Thank you so much. And I'd love to be back.
You're
amazing, as always. My favorite cousin.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is, when we have the launch party, we'll have some pictures. We'll come inside the store, show you live. The store is there. So if you need more information, here it is. Send her an email. Go to the website and say, hey, I saw you on the Charles Matthews Show, looking to do some stuff with you. And quick question before you are you looking for people to connect with, businesses that are looking to stuff, they can get a hold of you as well?
Absolutely. Well, you know what? That's a great question. And we actually have a really large boutique here with extra rooms. So I am going to be putting out an ad very soon. And we are going to be looking for local vendors or local stylists to work with us. We do have an extra space. So if you're a lash tech, if you're a hairstylist, and you're looking for exposure, if you're looking for a place that you can come to show craft, show your work, we will be open to have different vendors come in once a week or so. You can invite your clients to a boutique. We have a space for you, just for us to help you grow your clientele. We're very open to that. So if you are looking to show your work, send us a note. We'll be more than happy to coordinate and have you come into our boutique and bring your clients in. All
right, everybody. Like I always say, you didn't have to watch, but you did. And thank you so much that you did. But here's the thing. Go get it. If you listen to my cousin's story, don't take no for an answer. She kept going into the building, knocking on the door. Hey, by the way, did you get my stuff? Did you get my stuff? Hey, it's me. Did you get my stuff? Did you get my stuff? And keep going until they say yes. It's up to you. How bad do you want the dream? Fulfill your dream. Hey, look, my cousin did. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Has come to an end. But the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice. The opinions contained within are solely those of the interviewers and interviewees and should be received as so. Those seeking help or advice are encouraged to obtain professional legal and medical services.